You can't charm the bees. I'm sorry. Hey, welcome back. So, when we last left off, the party had eaten eggs, bought 7 hats, bought a bow, about a gallon's worth of bottles, and that was it.
I also freaked out at halfling.
As the person behind the the halfling behind the counter was in fact deeply freaked out by Kepesk. As you guys now are hearing the sound of semi-distant explosions coming from outside of the town. As you guys make your way outside, you see 2 guards that are just kind of posted at the front gate, which is still wide open as normal. You see they're both kind of sitting there with just deeply irritated expressions in their face, as if they've been putting up with this for most of the day, which you gather that they probably have. As you make your way outside, you see out in the field, just slightly to the north and slightly west of where the city is, in one of the kind of empty fields where there's a small hill, you see a pile of semi-destroyed stones. It just seems like a pile of stone bricks. As after a minute, you watch an arrow, an enormous arrow just kind of into the side of it, and then after a few moments, it explodes.
It's just a controlled, implodes.
It just kind of shedding out a small shower of stone and shale.
I'm trying to see who it is.
You channeled grandma there for a minute. It was awesome. Look at that. As you watch,
I am the old lady.
Congratulations.
Wait, what was his name again? I know who it is.
Yes, it is. It is the gnome.
Would I know it? Yeah, I would know it. From Zedman.
Yes, this is Gerald Swifthand, who is currently there. You see he's winding up Bertha, as he just kind of as you see now, he seems to have developed some sort of crank, as he's just double hand crank, pulling it back, that is immediately attached, as it loads in place. As he puts another one, and kind of goes down to the level of the stand that it's on, and just kind of pushes it slightly and kind of adjusts something slightly, aims down the sight, as the same thing happens again, as another bolt fires, impacts, and then explodes, dealing serious structural damage to this pile of rocks. As you guys approach,
I'm gonna yell to him before we approach, or I guess as we're approaching, really, and wave with a big smile and say, "Jinu Koptish, Gerald," which is great job, Gerald.
As you just kind of and you see now that he's wearing 2 goggles that are sunglasses, welding goggles that are pointed slightly in opposite directions. It's just kind of giving them his weird bug-eyed kind of look to me. As he sights through one, like the plague doctor's eyes.
That's where you gotta be
yeah, you gotta look sideways.
I'm looking this way.
Mm-hmm. As he looks to you, you lot again. Well,
again.
Yes. As he just kind of looks to you and seems to be gesturing to the thing. I've considered your options for the. No, wasn't you? Was it you?
It was our friend.
Ah.
No longer with
I
us.
didn't. Oh, not me.
I see. I'm sorry. Actually, that's the wrong die. Sorry to hear that. Well, you'll be pleased to know that I'm putting his work to good use. Yeah. And, well, as you can see, as he begins cranking it up again. Well, I've worked on the explosive prototype that he suggested. and I've got a few other things up my sleeve. So he pulls out what appears to be a bottle, and there's like a floating, it looks like a bundle of cloth in the middle. He just kind of takes it and just chucks it. Yeah, with surprisingly pinpoint accuracy, just as it immediately breaks, explodes slightly, sending small streams of flaming oil in all directions as it just kind of lights the entire piece of masonry on fire. As it is essentially a hand grenade Molotov cocktail.
Could I use my armor and like shape it into like a mask to help like?
No, it's
cover my face?
mostly just.
Oh damn.
It's just
Just plate like body.
Yeah, it'd just be your chest outfit general. It's just kind of like, I've got 2 left. It's pretty cool. Just gonna stows them again. Well, did you want anything, or are you just going to lead me to my testing?
Guys.
Bees. Have you seen any?
Yes.
Damn it, I forgot he does this. Could you point me in the direction of said bees?
Woods, I suppose. I don't know what you want.
I want bees, so thank you.
Well,
Your work is amazing, by the way.
thank you. Well, good day. as the testing continues.
Could like Orion send like holy light?
Who?
Orion.
He's talking about from beyond the grave.
Oh, okay. I thought you forgot who your character was for a
No,
second.
from like beyond the grave.
Can we pause for a moment?
Absolutely.
Aye,
The
aye,
perfect
aye.
timing. As Kepesk shouts into the sky. Interesting. So, as you guys exit the general area heading towards the woods, just go ahead and roll a nature check.
Oh,
Damn it.
19.
19. Kind of traipsing through the general
How am I
area.
going to do this?
I rolled a 20.
You
total.
you spot Maria, you guys spot Maria the herbalist is out picking flowers, and in that general area there's a lot of like herbal life, and you guys head to the general area around that, kind of like near there, and eventually come upon an area that you hear buzzing and look up. Well, it's near there.
Oh.
And you hear buzzing and look up into a tree and do in fact see there is a beehive.
Okay.
okay. I can help you
Where are you going with this?
in a safe manner, but I still don't understand.
I would like honey and also beeswax.
Is it for a spell or like a potion?
Beeswax is overall helpful.
What?
It is a well.
Okay.
Yes.
What?
I have a plan.
What? What?
Can you describe your plan?
No.
I
Because I need it before I can
feel
figure out.
I can help. Oh, I thought it was a plan.
Oh,
to
not
get...
the plan to get it,
Okay.
but like a plan once I have it.
I have a spell called Mage Hand. I could. Well, how's the bee's nest
No,
like
wait,
on
wait,
there?
wait.
It's about 25 feet up. It's just kind of
That's
attached.
within range. Okay.
Would fog cloud count as smoke?
No,
Dang it.
it's fog, and
Do we
also
have anything
magical.
That would like make smoke, like a torch.
Yes.
Cause smoke calms bees down.
If you want to,
God.
we could do that, and then I could retrieve it. But I need it so bad. We're literally poking the bee's nest.
No, we're gently taking it.
Oh,
We're gently taking it home.
Okay.
But like, yeah, can I try to roll that performance at all?
What?
Are you? What
I'm-
are you
What are
doing?
you trying to do?
I am getting the bees beef.
How?
Mage hand.
Well, I thought you were gonna use smoke so
Yes.
that they don't swarm out.
Okay. As you light a torch and there's a very tiny column of smoke coming
Okay,
from the
I
torch.
would like to like put it under it. Not like setting it on fire, obviously, but like
Okay.
just letting the smoke like drift onto it.
As
It's the nicotine in the smoke that puts bees to sleep, I'm pretty sure.
I don't think so.
I
Because it's
thought
not
that
like
was-
cigarette smoke.
that's no.
No?
That's
No.
I
incorrect.
thought they used tobacco.
No, do you ever see a beekeeper like
No. I'm saying like, I thought they
To
put,
calm a bee down? No, they use the thing.
I know. I thought they put tobacco.
The thing.
And it would. It has like an
No.
internal light.
No.
That's what I thought.
Well, you thought wrong.
Well,
Stop
no.
sharing your opinions.
You're a thought.
I will actually delete Kepesk from existence.
I will come
Oh.
inside your penis.
Delete the character file.
Hey, Bailey's parents, you enjoy that one?
Okay.
Well,
This is supposed to be a quick endeavor. I just want a fucking beehive.
okay.
It's smoke.
As you mage hand, the bees immediately just begin swarming around it, trying to
like-
sting the hand that is not there.
Try to make more smoke.
There's not much. It's a torch.
Can I just let him calm
You're
down?
holding
Can
you're
I,
holding a
like-
bee's
What do you
nest.
want me to do?
Can I build like a
Hold
little
it,
fire
stay away.
under where the bee's nest is?
Yeah, make a survival check.
Oh my
'cause you're trying to do
gosh.
it quickly.
15.
I thought you were gonna say 60. 15. Yeah, you take a few minutes to gather some brush.
Wait,
And about 2 minutes later, you have a very small fire going.
I'm gonna try and just blow on it so more smoke is coming up.
Wait,
into
no,
the
I
beehive.
have a quicker way. Okay. Because this is not going as I planned. At all. Because I thought... Okay, what if you just put it in my bag and I closed it until they all died?
What?
That would work,
Are
though,
you sure you want me to do
because
that?
it's a bag of holding, and they can only... There's no air other than, like, 10 minutes, right? So, like, once you close it, there's
But
no
bees
air.
It's not a bag of holding.
Oh, it's just bag of holding-esque.
No, it's specifically Heward's handy haversack, which
Oh.
it's the same extra dimensional magic, but it does not contain 10 minutes of air.
So
Does it
just has
contain
no air?
any air?
Yeah.
You don't know. You have no idea.
Do I know?
You don't know what it is other than that it's extra dimensional. You wouldn't. I mean, you've seen extra dimensional things, but you wouldn't really know anything specifically about them.
Okay.
Okay, you know what?
I'm holding bees.
I know, this isn't going as planned. So on the count of 3,
I'm not gonna drop it.
but we can run.
I'm not gonna drop it.
Can you like gently set it back in the tree, like nestle in the branches?
That you feel sweat running up your back.
I'm panicking. This one. Fuck! I didn't plan for this.
You feel an intense pain at the base of your spine as the sweat running up your back is actually a bee that has stung you.
Oh no.
Sweat doesn't run up your back.
Okay.
Can
As
I
you just and you've gotten stung by a bee.
can I throw the beehive as far as I can?
Not with mage hand.
You just kinda like-
apparently.
There's a gentle toss
I'm going to run.
as it lands about 10 feet away from
Let's
you.
run.
The dash
Immediately-
action to
as bees begin to swarm. Just everybody just go ahead and make a dexterity saving throw.
Sorry.
Oh,
You have
okay.
advantage because you're a barbarian. Because you can see the bees.
Motherfucker.
19.
19. You're like, no! And you immediately see that this is not going to go well. And
17.
17. You rush.
10!
10? Okay. You get a
This went
so
terrible.
like 2 stings like right on your ass, but just kind of sprint off as the bees just kind of like as Axel just like whizzes past you like without taking any damage. It's just like
Okay.
as you run out of the area of effect of the bees.
Oh my
Cool.
god.
Let's not do that again. Don't ever let me take charge on any decision.
Sie dir die Hooks. Which means I don't trust you.
Oh.
Oh.
Great.
Why you say
You're the
everything
only one
you
who
do
knows
everything?
that.
I know.
Okay.
I just like cursing at him.
Sweet.
There's no real translation for curse words. So
Oh.
I'm just
Bitch. All right. So
I guess
Now that we got our cardio in.
Wait for the bees to dispel before we get the beeswax you need.
Thank you. We don't even have to get the beeswax if it's too much
I
trouble.
would rather get the beeswax after all of this.
Kepesk is
okay.
gonna charge back in at the bees and just start slashing.
Oh
Okay.
my god.
Two-handing the lion's blades.
okay, as you're just you're not impacting anything.
Can I just smash the
you-
hive?
Make a Constitution saving throw.
13.
13. You take 7 points of poison damage.
These do a lot of damage.
As you're just like, and you're just getting stung all over.
Oh no.
I'm gonna
This is one
activate
way
my
to do
amulet of Agathis.
Okay, as you, you take another 9 points of.
Can I panically cast Cure Wounds on him?
Can I?
No, it's touch.
Oh, it's touch.
Oh,
Dang.
lame. But can I have
Oh,
smashed
lame.
it?
What are you trying to do?
Can I do it or not?
What are you trying?
He's
You're
trying
trying
to
to
smash
smash
it.
it.
Smash the
Smash it
hut.
with my sword.
Yeah, you smash it pretty easily.
Okay, I'm gonna run back out.
Oh.
Okay,
Why?
as you just, it was basically already in pieces from the 30-foot fall.
Oh,
As you
okay.
smash the pieces further, you take another 2 points of poison damage. It's just your amulet of Agathis having expended its use for the day.
Yep. It's
Okay.
also gone.
Capacity.
Yes.
What?
No, not the amulet. But
Oh.
it makes
The
an
ice.
Okay.
ice
Hi.
titty cover.
You know we can just wait for the bees.
Yeah,
to
I'm gonna cast
go
Cure Wounds on
away.
him.
Okay.
1, 2,
So just go ahead and roll a d8 and add your charisma modifier.
Yacht.
Do-do-do-do-do.
9.
You take 9 points back.
37, 30, 46. Oh, I'm at max.
All right, you are back at full. As Dutch kind of like the music kind of like inspires you to just as you begin removing stingers from your general ass region.
You know, we could have just looked for other shops in town.
Thank you for joining us for this episode of Session Zero.
Is it actually been like a...
I'm sorry. So, what would you like to do?
How long before the bees go? The bees! Not the bees!
Do you want to wait?
I mean, if it takes long, no.
I would reasonably know something else.
Make a nature check.
Okay. I know that it's a plus.
You might have known the right way to get beeswax from a beehive.
6. Yeah. Could take anywhere from 10 minutes to 7 hours.
Great, I did it. Can I roll to try again?
Dutch,
No.
Could we just get the beeswax on a different day? Yes. Okay.
You can't Google how long it takes for bees to dispel.
No,
you
I'm
wouldn't.
not.
You don't know.
I'm not, don't worry. I'm actually not, though.
Okay. What are you doing?
What would you guys like to do now?
Not bees.
Yeah, I'm
Yes.
down with leaving.
Ooh.
Okay.
Don't trust you.
As you guys head back, making your way
I thought
towards.
that was gonna just be like, beehive, beeswax, leave.
Bees don't like that. To oversimplify it to a massive
I
degree.
could have charmed bees.
Excuse me.
He could have. Why didn't he?
What? No, he couldn't. They're bees.
Potentially could.
They are bees.
I mean, if you
They are
try-
uncharmable bees.
You don't know that.
Yes, I am. I am the world. I am your universe.
I'm your guy.
I am your god. You can't charm the bees. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
There's still a fire
So-
burning too.
Ooh.
What would you guys like to do?
Did I start a forest fire?
You should probably put out the fire.
No, it's in the bees.
I'm so sorry.
Did I just light the great forest on fire?
No, you didn't.
Oh
Damn
my
it.
god.
It was a small
It's
fire.
pretty
wasn't it?
small.
Yeah, it was like a
I'm
tiny
sad I didn't just cause
Okay.
like a massive, devastating fire. I was
You don't see anything.
I would like to go sit somewhere inside. I need to put some griffin's blood in this bottle. I would like to fix your broken bow. I'd like to read a book and have some tea.
It's very specific.
Why are you holding it?
I feel like he's channeling DM anger into me.
All right. As you make your way
These
back
bees
towards the
start, like,
town.
coming.
Is it-
out of like your ears.
Start crawling out of my mouth. Anyway, no, I'm not going to channel the bees today. I'll save.
I'll save that for later.
Yeah, I'll save that for the final fight. The final fight will be bees.
The bee's back from the bench.
Queen bee. As you guys head back towards the city, you guys actually spot, now that you're outside of the town looking in, you see Kepesk, the place where you basically the place where you were struck by the stone thing. Gargoyle. You see the area where you got struck, the wall is destroyed. There is just a massive down, and you see that there are people like surrounding this area, very, very concernedly trying to like hurriedly put it back up. There is a circle of guards around this area, just kind of like keeping a look in all directions in case of any kind of raid. They're looking concerned.
I'm gonna walk over, not like rush over, but kind of like walk over.
Okay.
Can I help?
As one of the guards turns to you, well, unless you know anything about masonry.
I mean, I guess I wouldn't, would I?
I mean, another set of hands I'm sure they could always use, but it's more just a matter of time.
Could we?
The more people, the less time.
Yeah.
Could I
Many hands make easy work.
ask Simon a question?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's mending?
Do we know why they have the wall here? Like, are they trying to keep something out?
Well,
It's
I-
I'm sorry if it's
You
actually
you would know about this because the reason you guys came here was
Goblins.
because of the goblin and hobgoblin
Goblin, okay, goblin,
raids
yeah.
that they were leaving tributes out for the goblins to leave them alone, but it wasn't really working, so they eventually just sent out a call to all adventurers to just come and help kill goblins. And the general horde has been somewhat repulsed as there are less goblin raids, but there are still some, and they can be quite destructive. And you know this too.
Sorry, memory lapse.
Yeah,
Did
being
we stopped
here.
a raid at one point. I forgot about that. We kind of stopped.
Yeah, you did. You stopped a sneak attack.
well.
So do you want to stay and help?
Yeah.
Okay. You spend the better part of a few hours.
Can I flex as I lift every
You're just like,
block?
oh, it's so heavy. As you like shoulder lift and just,
It's just like a tiny rock.
yeah, it's not even very heavy. It's broken and it doesn't help. Jeez. As you guys spend the better part of a few hours helping, as after a few hours, one of the guards just kind of like turns back. Everyone keep your wits about you. There's been a sighting. Something is moving in the woods. Just keep your wits about you. And be prepared to rush into the city should we need. As they all like prepare with their spears out.
Something?
We are warriors. We
Can I
shall
look at the
help.
woods?
Make a perception check.
Oh.
Natural one. Okay. You're too focused on like looking really awesome, and you're just kind of like, and you don't see anything.
Okay.
You're
Can I try
distracted.
to one-up him and like actually look?
Yeah, you can all look if you want.
Yo.
Ooh, 19 as
19.
just
18.
base.
Oh, damn it.
Is that yeah? That was, sorry, 23.
23.
I keep forgetting.
You look into the woods and you spot just kind of like skulking in, like not at the edge of the tree line, but like a couple trees back. You see a goblin scout that's just kind of sitting there, just kind of looking in the general direction of you guys.
Wait.
I'm gonna show you
Oh,
two.
okay.
All right,
Should we
you
rush
Well, I
you
guess I'm
see
gonna
this.
show all three of you.
Should we rush him?
I don't
Listen.
think it's best to provoke it. I mean, there may be more with it. I think
If we get him now, more won't come.
that may not be true.
We dealt with them before.
We should inform the guards.
As you hear distantly
Fuck.
I'm gonna
A
draw
distant
both of my
scream.
swords and run.
yeah, as you see now, rushing out of the woods is a small horde of goblins, just just based on immediate check.
Beat Saber.
maybe 20 to 30 goblins are rushing towards you. I need you all to roll initiative.
Ooh.
Why is the music not playing? There we go.
No, not now. Wow.
That was money. You just pulled out money.
Just like, whoops.
Time to bribe Daniel.
Can they just like disappear?
Okay.
This just floats down.
Kepesk, what you got?
15.
15. 15. Dutch, what you got?
A 15.
15. Simon, what you got?
21.
All right.
You went first last time. I have to go first this time.
Well, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean.
You guys roll the same a lot.
That's like the third time it's happened?
I also
Yeah.
rushed at them.
Oops. All right. So say you're about 30 feet ahead of everybody.
Okay,
So
well, I'll
you
go
go
with
first,
that,
yeah.
but then I'll let you go first. I'll start closer.
Oh, he has
How
advantage.
far away were they again?
Pretty far because they're
Do
tiny.
your math first, don't worry.
Okay, so. Okay. So, top of the round is Simon. As you see this small horde approaching, what would you like to do?
Okay, is there one that is... well, about how far away are they?
From here, they're about 60 feet away from you.
Okay. Alright, that's good. Well, first off, I'm gonna lift up my scarf.
Okay. Bonus action.
And I'm gonna cast Magic Missile at whatever one is, like, at the head.
Okay, there is one that seems to be central. It seems to be larger than the rest. As you take a look, it appears to be a hobgoblin.
Ooh, actually, I already said it. Can I take it back? Or do I have to do it now?
You already cast it.
Okay.
So just go ahead and roll damage for that one.
I am stuck to a chair.
That happens.
Never mind.
12.
12. Okay. Alright. That's 12 as you... The front one just... and takes several hits. As you can see, he's got like some simple plate armor and a shield, holding a really nasty-looking, dark, hooked sword at the end. He looks hurt by that and kind of like kneels down, allowing the rest of the goblins to just kind of rush up past him as he just stands and points at the rest of you guys. Up next is Kepesk and Dutch.
You get.
Okay. Can I get into close range with them? Like attack range?
They're about 60 feet away.
You could get about as close as I am.
You could get
How
level
close
with
are you?
Kepesk.
30 feet away.
30 feet away.
Okay. I'm just gonna inspire Kepesk.
Okay.
Shit, yeah.
As you bonus action,
Yes.
you can take your D8 inspiration.
Banjo this time
What-
6.
You don't
What?
roll it until you do it. You roll it when it applies.
Oh, right. When I roll
Yeah.
a d20.
Whenever you want to
Oh.
apply it.
That's a D8, right?
Yeah. You don't roll anything.
Okay.
Neither of you roll anything
Sorry.
until you. Okay. So the way inspiration.
I get it
until
now.
you want to use it. Okay.
So it's
gotcha.
still the
Gotcha.
way inspiration works
Yeah.
is you just have a D8 on hand whenever you make an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw. If you want to add to that, you can add your inspiration to that.
Okay.
You add it then.
Okay. Now I.
Sure. Okay. So that's your bonus action.
Okay. I just want to move forward.
Okay. You take your movement to do 60 feet. What do you want to do?
Is it like an action or something to like activate my sword?
It can be part of. It's part of your action.
Okay.
To just
And could I
whip it
try
out.
to attack?
They are 30 feet away,
Yeah. Okay, that's what I thought. All right. Never mind. I'm just kidding.
but you can. You still have an action. What do you want to do with it? You can hold it.
Yeah, I want to hold my action.
Okay, so you're holding your action until they get close enough. All right. Up next is Kepesk.
I'm gonna rush towards the hobgoblin. I'm gonna rage for my bonus action.
Okay.
But I'm gonna.
You want to target him with it?
Yeah.
Okay. As you get close enough, the goblins kind of like swarming around you as you take a thunder step forward.
It's a D.
Dex save, yeah. That is a 17 on the save, so I believe that succeeds. So he takes half of a D6 of lightning damage.
There it is. Okay. I don't know where that went. Oh, there it is. That is a 1.
It doesn't count if it rolls off the table.
Oh.
Just roll it on the table.
2.
Okay, he
One
takes 1
meter.
point of lightning damage. He's looking rather hurt by that. Just, and do you want to hit him?
Yeah, I'm gonna hit him with the lion's blade.
Okay, as you go ahead and make an attack roll.
I'm gonna add inspiration to that. Fuck. 10 plus 5, 15, 16.
16 just barely hits.
Ooh. Good use.
As you thrust your sword and it kind of pings off part of his armor. It's just kind of as it gets like partway stuck in his plate. As you see the moment, remember the jolly tune that Dutch just sang you, and just thrust it that just a little bit more as it pierces into his shoulder. It just thrusts into his shoulder.
D8 3 plus 6 9 damage plus my strength. Great.
Okay.
I am dual wielding,
So you rolled the D8 and the D6.
yeah.
Okay, so your rage bonus is 2, and your strength bonus is 3. So
5,
whatever you
okay.
roll, add 5.
Yeah, so 9, 14 damage.
14. Alright, as you stab toward the as part of his, you can see part of his arm just probably just dislocates. As he drops his shield, just he's looking hurt and just snarls back at you. Get him! Up next is Axelio.
First of 30 goblins.
As he sprints forward, throwing 2 of his daggers towards each. He fires the first one towards you.
What?
Not towards you, towards the guy that you're engaged with.
Sort of.
But since you were within 5 feet, he does get sneak attack on that.
Take a nap and like sign it. Maybe.
Okay, that's ooh. That's 10 points of damage as the dagger just kind of and it gets like partially stuck in his throat. He's still barely alive, but he's just like looking very angrily as he's choking on his own blood. Second dagger, he's gonna fly towards El Douchebag. Oh, actually, he would have gotten advantage on that. That's a natural 1, so that doesn't help. And for the next one, that's a natural 2. And that hits. Say 11 points of damage. Okay. All right. As he rushes into combat range, rushes up to where he is immediately next to Kepesk. Rushes up there. Up next.
Wait, you moved 60 feet?
Yes, you did.
Jesus.
Well, multi-classing.
Oh.
Yeah, he's multi-class. He's part ranger
How do
rogue.
you not catch these?
I've
I
told you.
had no idea.
I've told you
Really?
dozens of times.
I remember now.
Dozens of times.
He talks about it all the time because he tracks things and he understands.
Yeah, I do understand things sometimes. Okay, that's him as he stands up next to you and just draws his 2 signature short swords. Up next, Yeet. 3. That's not a number. I don't know how to draw. Okay. Up next is the goblins' turns. So they're immediately having you attack their chieftain. They're just like, yeah! And just start streaming and rushing towards you. Let's see. What's your armor class?
20 right now.
20 right now. Okay. Given the number that they are, we're just gonna see how many of them hit rather than rolling an attack for every single one of them. So out of that, you several goblins just begin swinging towards you. Most of them just ricocheting off your hide. Some of them you just kind of like dodge out of the way, kind of using the hobgoblin as a shield. Kind of he's taking some of the brunt of the damage, but since he has fairly thick plate armor, he's just going just getting intensely irritated. However, a few hits do manage to sink through. You take.
Ow!
Bless you.
I banished them.
25 points of slashing damage, reduced to 12.
Oh.
Right?
Yeah. I'm resistant.
No, I'm
He's telling himself.
12. Yes, 12. So you take 12 points of slashing damage. Immediately after this, the hobgoblin is going to try to stab towards you. That is a 24.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright, you take 8 points reduced to 4. As he just stabs towards you. His second attack is a natural 20. That is
It's like a knife in his neck. What a beast.
12 points reduced to 6. You take 6 more piercing damage. That's the end of their turn. Up next is the guards. If you are going to release crossbow bolts, that's very cocked. Yeah. It's a hit. It's a miss. Hit.
Hit and miss.
Miss.
I guess you never miss.
You made me lose count! Just kidding. I never lose count.
I never
Disadvantage. As several bolts fire out towards the crowd of goblins, as a few take impact. Oh, jeez. As a few of the goblins begin to fall, snuffed out immediately by a few well-placed bolts here and there. As you see a couple goblins drop. Up immediately after that is Simon again.
Okay, so how does attacking the group of goblins work? Do they count as one entity or what?
No, you could make an attack. Like each one has an individual AC, but if they're attacking, they act as one entity. But if you're attacking them, they count as multiple entities.
Okay, I was gonna cast Tasha City's laughter on all of them.
No, you have to cast that at a pretty high level.
Okay.
I cast it at 10th level. 11th level.
I cast it at level 60.
I was just gonna say level 69.
If anyone would.
Several universes are created.
Big dude's looking rough, right?
He's on his last legs. He's barely alive.
I'm gonna go ahead and cast. Well, okay, let me think. I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm gonna cast Mind Spike.
Okay.
So, and he rolls 1.
You rolls
what? I said 1 first.
You did say that one. You did say 1 first, but didn't you roll a 2 for Porton this morning?
No, 1 and a 16.
I thought it was a 12 and a 7. That's what you said.
I don't think.
That's what you said earlier,
I wrote
but
down 1 and 16.
I believe you.
Okay.
But yes, as you don't even bother rolling damage, as you watch as he just kind of as the back of his head just explodes backwards towards the faces of the goblins, as he just kind of falls over on one of them and just kind of pushes it out of the way.
Ew, gross.
Up next is
gross.
Kepesk and first just
Dutch.
don't know why. My brain still just automatically connects Dijkstra. I know it's not your name.
Dijkstra.
Dijkstra.
Is that somebody else? Like, is that a name?
It's an NPC from The Witcher, but that was like
Dijkstra.
when I was like level 12. I'm level 19 now. I don't know why that's still in my mind.
Dang.
Anyway.
I want to cast...
Go play The Witcher Streets. Best game.
Sponsors.
Best game. Okay. What do you cast? Dutch.
Bane.
Bane? Okay.
Yes.
As you just kind of like
Three
focus on
nearest
them.
goblins.
That is a natural 1 on the save. As they just kind of like, just shy away as you're just, from their perspective, just flames of licking, roiling wrath kind of bubble up around you, and their innate fear just kind of trembles their hearts for just a moment.
Okay. That was my action.
Okay. Cast Bane on a couple of those. Do you want to do anything for bonus action movement?
Yes. Let me think very quickly.
You can inspire or do a healing word.
So I can do healing word. Oh, there it is.
Yeah, it's bonus
I was
action.
like, where is healing word? Yeah, I'll do that.
Okay, so just go ahead and... Who are you targeting?
Kepesk.
And go ahead and roll a d4 and add 5.
Wait, does that count?
Just roll into the roller.
Same thing.
Okay.
6.
All right, you take 6 points of healing damage. All right.
So I'm just like very angrily staring at them and they're just like.
As a gentle floating golden symbol kind of appears in the air, as just whoosh, kind of passes through your body as you feel slightly invigorated.
Fuck with me.
Heroes never die.
Up next is you, Kepesk.
I'm gonna. I have a speech thing, right? Like I can talk.
Well, yes, you can.
I don't remember. It's not an action. Yell.
No, it's a free action to say
I'm
something
just gonna
short.
scream at like the nearest one. Looks replay too, which means you are weak.
Okay.
And then I'm just gonna.
They
I'm gonna.
don't seem to react.
I know. I just like doing that.
Sure.
I'm gonna swing with my lion's blade and with my.
Okay, just go ahead and make 2 attacks.
14 plus 5, 19 and 15.
Both hit, actually. Go ahead and roll damage for both.
I'll roll my lion's blade first.
Dodge.
As he's just furiously playing in the background.
11.
He just does all the combat music in game. That'd be the best.
That would actually be really
That'd be
cool.
super. That's
Can
reasonable
that
for
be
the.
canon?
He's like
Low-key canon?
Yeah, a little bit.
If it's possible. Like, if it's possible for him to play the instrument.
It's like 50% canon.
Okay.
16 for the first one.
16. All right, as you, just backhand swing, shing, as a goblin head just lands in the crowd as
like
one.
that noise.
As one immediately goes into the crowd. Very, very dead.
What's the damage?
It's just a d6.
It's just a d6. Okay.
And if you roll a 20, it's, well, you didn't, so it's just a d6.
Okay, 5.
5. As you stab another and just kind of, it looks hurt, but not immediately dead.
Gink.
Dink! Okay, up next, Axel kind of with you, just kind of like, and it's going to make 3 quick succession attacks.
That's what the South
Succession.
Secession attacks.
I can't roll a not cocked roll for some reason. That one he, the one you stabbed, he just kind of like, just runs his sword through its neck. Another one he slashes towards.
What beast?
That one hits. He's gonna use sneak attack on this one.
Are you giving them disadvantage because I cast Bane?
What?
Well, not disadvantage.
They roll a d4 and subtract it from the rolls, and you cast it on like the immediately close ones.
Yeah. I hit that many goblins.
Well, he's attacking the goblins. It affects
they
some.
have to attack. Okay.
They have to attack and roll a d4 and
Gotcha.
subtract it. Another one, he just kind of bisects its head. The third one is actually a miss. As the third and final one, he goes to ram it, and just kind of like it bounces off a little bark shield that it just kind of like deflects out. Just very angrily. There's just 15. As there's just general screeching like, coming from all
I
sides.
forgot how goblins were. I actually forgot how insane they are.
They're nuts. Like someday, like we're gonna be having like some serious discussion. I'm coming and be like, hey, listen. It's gonna be great. Okay. So, as he snuffs out one, and the third one he misses.
Genuine reaction, like.
Homie.
Like,
say homie.
Homie, as like Homer.
Oh, God damn it.
What if that was her voice?
They're all just gonna imagine Marge for all of them. Just like Marge heads on like little tiny goblins.
Bart, what are you doing? Bart! Bart!
Bart!
Kill him!
Kill homie!
Bart, throw me!
Thank you for choosing Session 0 tonight for your mode of entertainment. We're here all night.
Just like panic plays now, like.
Okay, as you're hearing like just screeching coming from all sides, as the goblins are slightly thinned out.
When you said a bunch of Marge Simpsons, I just imagined like ragdolling 3D models.
Why? Wow, that's very specific.
I don't know.
Okay, so Let's see. The
I
Axel.
want that one goblin
next
to
is
be
the
our
goblin.
mascot.
Okay, so that one's gonna go for. Oh, did you? Oh,
Oh, I see.
I dropped my d20. Just pick me another one.
Ready?
Somebody,
Uh,
you.
Oh,
It's you.
gotta pick the last like. No.
No,
Okay.
I picked
All right.
this one.
No, it's good.
Gotta pick the last like 3.
Yes, good because it rolled a natural 20. Thank you.
Oh.
Damn it.
Doesn't matter for the Bane. That was one of the Baned ones. Axelil takes actually 12 points.
Oh, great. Dutch is a horn now.
What?
Or just,
Oh.
or just,
Just pull-
or just.
Drum set.
just- yeah,
There's just like a horn like attached to the drum set. Just
he is
Dude, a
going
bard
hard.
that plays the quads.
That would be
great.
pretty rad.
Like they like hook over your shoulders and
oh
it's
my
like 4 of them.
god, fuck
That'd
you.
be
Just
rad.
get 2 bards and like hold one. You know how drum lines they'll
Yeah,
like
where they,
hold
like,
them
hold
upside
us.
down and they'll play the quads upside
Yeah.
down.
I
Get
mean,
actually,
you're
That'd be
proficient
some-
in drums, I believe.
Hella
I
inspiration.
want my
Just get
goal
drill team
as
with
Dutch
the-
to like make a one-man band like thing.
Anyway. Another attack towards Axel. That one misses. That one misses thanks to the Bane. And there's one more hit. Takes another. Oh jeez. Oh god.
What is it with you?
I keep dropping my dice. I'm just so excited about D&D. Alright, he takes another 10. Okay, that's his. Up next is the guards who are going to release a few more crossbow bolts. A few of them begin running out towards you. They can only get about 30 feet. Actually, they're going to dash and get... They're now in combat range with the goblins. Oh, gee.
You stank hole.
Just keep feeding me D20s. Okay.
Give me a small pile on the floor by the end of the session.
Yeah.
I should have just given
As goblins are just raking their swords across Axel, he's managing to deflect most of them, but a few manage to get through and just kind of stab him in the back, one in the upper chest.
No!
Up
Kepesk
next,
needs to convert and multi-class into a paladin.
Convert?
So
convert.
yeah, convert.
All right, up next is Simon.
Okay, about how many goblins are there?
It's thinned out. It's 20 or less.
Okay. Oof. I'm gonna cast Magic Missile again. I'm gonna aim it at 3 different goblins.
Okay.
Try to spread out the damage.
Go and roll.
Where did my D4 go? There it is.
I can't unsee this now.
It's
Just Dutch is doing all of the music.
11 total.
11 total.
Spread
Okay.
out much.
As you just one goblin falls, just kind of just a lucky headshot essentially. As a
Tell me
few
when the
others.
crazy one dies. Like I want
He never died.
I want to target the crazy one.
The crazy one hurts my throat.
That's why
Okay.
We're doing it the most.
Of
So we
course.
don't like you.
All right. Up after that is Kepesk and or Dutch.
Me.
You? Okay.
The crazy one.
Eh.
So, are they classified as humanoids?
Technically, they're goblinoids,
Okay.
which is pretty. Well, what do you want to do?
I want to cast Hold Person on said crazy one.
Well, it would only affect one goblin.
No. Oh, and it's an action. Okay, I'm just gonna make 2 attacks.
Okay.
Both at Crazy Goblin.
As you rush up another 30 feet, go ahead and take out your sword, activating it as the light blade just kind of.
Okay, so. Okay. 20, does that hit?
20 hits.
If the dot's on the bottom, is it
Yes.
11, does that hit?
11 does not hit.
Okay, so just the.
So just go ahead and roll damage for the first one. So D8 plus
Oh, that's not. D8 plus.
6.
Yes.
As a bard, can you inspire yourself?
No, unless you take a spirit.
I'm too perfect.
You could take the College of Lore, and then you can inspire yourself.
It's a 10.
10. Okay. As
Just like a.
you just kind of like an eraser to a drawing. You just kind of remove his face. As you just kind of it just melts away under your blade. It just kind of is disintegrated beneath your sword. It's very much like a
That's
drawing.
the greatest image tree I've ever.
Because you're going specifically like, yeah, so it just
like
kind
on
of.
that episode of SpongeBob with the
It's basically
Doodle
Doodle Bob, yeah. As he's just his head is removed gently. It's not as gentle for him, but he is definitely removed from this plane of existence.
Crazy Goblin.
That wasn't Crazy Goblin. He's still around. As you hear a distant.
Can I? Okay, so as Dutch is doing this, he thinks that's Crazy Goblin. He's like, oh, finally, and it's just.
They're all Crazy Goblin.
Oh.
They're all just like just screeching at one another. They are
Like
bloodthirsty.
children.
They
but
are
worse.
yeah.
Nothing's worse than a child.
No. Yeah, actually, I
Okay,
forgot
okay,
that's where that one goes. Anyway, after Dutch is Kepesk.
So I haven't activated my sword like basically ever because I haven't said the
Do it, bro.
word. So I'm gonna turn to just the nearest goblin. And
Your light?
Yeah, the light on it.
Okay, it wouldn't change anything.
I know. I just want to.
Okay,
For
it is.
flair and for pomp and circumstance.
It's your action
That's
to do so.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's
yeah.
okay. Well, I'm gonna I'm gonna use. Is
Do you want to attack twice?
Hungry Jaws bonus action?
Bonus action, yeah.
Yeah, right. Okay. So I'm gonna.
Bonus action, Hungry Jaws, and then stab.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead and make 2 attacks.
No.
Yes.
No, I don't want
Yes.
to. 6 plus 5? 11.
11. Because
19 plus 5.
Definitely hits. Also, just because you're still new to the class, I'm still just gonna throw out bits of advice. You definitely don't want to do reckless attack here because you're surrounded on all sides.
Yeah.
So they're all gonna have advantage. That's bad. Just wanted to throw that out there. Okay, so go ahead and roll damage for the Hungry Jaws. So it's just a d6 plus your strength.
The Hungry Jaws.
Hungry Jawies.
9.
9. All right, you
I
take
got a
9 temporary
6.
points. And with your offhand sword, with your lion's blade, go ahead and roll damage for that.
Oh, that hit? Dope.
Yeah. Well, what'd you roll for that one?
It was 11.
Oh no, that doesn't hit.
Told you, bitch.
Crazy Goblin.
I thought it was damage.
Oh, I'm stuck again.
That didn't work.
29.
I want that as a text alert. I'm stuck again.
What, you keep getting stuck in the chair?
That
Why are you so
happens
bad
to
at
me
that?
too a
That
lot.
happens to me
I just
too.
don't say anything.
Oh, okay.
I can't
Great.
get unstuck.
Then stop complaining then.
It's
Come on.
stuck.
I can't leave.
It's
All right.
likely under it, so you have to push it back.
As you once again crunch down. Let me simulate.
Ew.
As
Doritos.
the skull of a goblin.
We all know that was just an excuse
Disappears.
for you to eat a Dorito.
Yeah. Disappear. Oh.
Ooh!
As the skull of a goblin is crushed beneath your jaws. Its life is snuffed out.
Yay, did it.
As the rest of the goblins watch, it's just kind of like, oh god! It's just in general shock and fear.
Except Crazy Goblin.
Holy shit!
Yeah. Yes, you do hear that.
Bart, no!
A few attacks against you. A few of them hit. You take another. Not as many this time.
What
You
if
take,
this was just like real life? And it was like, you take an unknown amount of damage, but it hurts.
I have your health. Oh, that would
Eventually
suck.
It's like, Dutch, you're dead. you
died.
Sorry, bud.
I want to jump off this 10-foot drop. I know it'll hurt me a little bit, but I gotta do it. Alright, you die on impact. Okay. You take 19 points reduced to 9.
Rip tower guy.
9 points of piercing.
Yeah, I was doing the math in my head.
Mhm.
I don't
And
trust
towards
you.
Axel,
35.
actually none hit. Okay, so there's that. So up next, the guards now in melee range are going to begin attacking as several of them have swarmed up,
Oh god.
beginning to hit. Ooh yeah. As each one begins combating a goblin, most of them managing to slay. 1 or 2 guards gets slightly overwhelmed and they have to back off.
Queen. Slay.
Slay guy.
Disadvantage! As several goblins are snuffed out. Up next is Simon again.
Guess what I'm gonna do?
Magic missile.
Magic missile.
All right, as you magic missile once again, go and
I'm
roll.
excited to level up. It's an 11 again.
11 again. As a few more begin to fall to your carefully placed shots, as you're just popping off. As the goblins are beginning to look a little concerned now, as they're just like,
Just under, like, cardiac arrest trying to play this.
okay, just like, just stabbing and
While
playing.
like 7 different horns
Yeah.
at once.
All right, yeah. Whilst being an entire brass section. Up next is Kepesk and Dutch.
Me.
You.
Bitch.
I always go first.
I know. Cause I
Okay. How many gublanos are left?
There's considerably less. It's under 15 now. Just a quick glance about.
We've halved them. Several of them, in fact.
That's true.
Who is in a 10-foot radius of me?
Currently just a few guards, and Axe a little.
I'm not.
Is there any way I can, like, tackle a goblin so that no one is 10 feet away from me except said goblin?
You could grapple one and drag one away.
Oh.
That's your action, though.
It would be your action.
Because I want to cast Shatter, but, like...
You could cast Shatter where it wouldn't hit anybody.
Oh yeah, that one
It's not a range of self.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's within 60 feet of that. It creates a 20-foot spear.
Oh.
So you could actually cast that at a point, and they would have to make what kind of save? Dex or Constitution?
Constitution.
Okay. General saves. You cast that there.
Yes.
You okay? Wow.
Christ.
Wow.
Do I get that? Do I get Crazy Goblin?
All right. Go ahead and roll damage for that.
Go roll some dams. Okay, 3d8 thunder damage.
All right. Go ahead and roll.
Wait,
3d8.
did everyone fail?
Just roll 3d8, and then whoever succeeded takes half.
$15.
15. All right. As you point at a location, it sounds like 70,000 mirrors were suddenly smashed all at once as this massive just explosion just rocks several goblins as they're just thrown in multiple directions. Most of them immediately just blasted to pieces as this massive just
I open the mirror dimension.
just meat tornado.
Oh,
as
no!
blood is
My favorite.
sprayed into the air.
Kepesk is aroused.
Okay.
Do I
Up
get
after this
Crazy
is Kepesk.
Goblin?
You got a lot of them.
Yay!
Yeah.
Got an ass load of them. Kepesk.
Oh right. I'm just gonna run up to the next one, and I'm gonna stab and stab.
Okay, can make 2 attacks.
Fuck. That's 11
11 doesn't hit.
and 13. Wait, no, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
18 hits.
Sorry, I can't. Okay. So 8, 1, 3. 3 damage plus 5 is
Sweet.
8.
Okay.
Oh, that's
Also
pretty
from now on, make sure to specify like if you do Lion's Blade offhand,
Oh, or
Or-
okay.
yeah.
Okay.
just from here on out. All right. As once again you impale one through the head, is just out the backside. Its face just kind of like curls in to your sword. As it just its nose
So
protrudes
good
at the back.
describing
It's the same
disgusting things that are
frequency.
probably real.
You're welcome.
We both went ooh at the same time.
Okay.
Oh, daddy.
Up next is Axel, who is going to make 3 more attacks. That's a natural 1. That hits. That hits. Okay. As he just 2 more goblins followed by his blade. Immediately after this, the goblins seeing this, just kind of like looking around.
Jesus!
And just begin just rushing off. I'm sorry, everyone. as the goblins just begin to rush off. As a few of the guards like, "Ah!" and begin chasing off after one. As
we're so sorry.
Thanks.
Okay.
That was great.
You're gonna have to edit that, and you're gonna have to do that.
Oh, all right.
Wait.
Okay,
Very
so
good.
as several of the guards kind of rush off, you see, actually one of the guards has fallen, is apparently dead, by several of the goblins who were attacking him.
I thought he just
But
literally
you-
fell over, and I was about to
No.
laugh, and I'm glad I didn't.
Great. As you guys successfully repelled the majority of the goblins as they begin rushing off, as you see there's just gore just all over the place.
You get
There's
some ears.
dead goblins
Same.
everywhere. All right, you guys immediately start collecting ears.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Go ahead and both of you roll investigation checks. Axel is going to join you actually. All right, as you run up, as a few of the guards begin taking them as well, as you get there last. Go ahead and make one with disadvantage. Investigation.
Me? I have disadvantage?
No.
Okay.
Investigation with disadvantage.
9.
9?
8.
Ha!
15.
15. Okay.
My ears are still bleeding from the retreat.
You managed to acquire about 7 goblin ears. You managed to acquire about 6, and you managed to acquire 11. Axel manages to acquire 6.
Wait, have the other guards gone for the dead guard, or is like nobody gone to like?
As most of the guards are preoccupied with like slicing off the ears and kind of like taking them.
I'm gonna go to the dead guy.
Okay, as one or two of the guards just kind of comes up, just looks at him.
Can I sling him over my shoulder, like fire?
Nope. No.
Oh.
We'll take care of this. Thank you. He was a good man, and he died doing the right thing. As he takes off the helmet that he's wearing and kind of places it over his chest.
Wait, was
You'll
it
be
was
missed.
it the do you take me for a fool?
Oh.
No. it was
Okay,
not.
thank God.
As he just kind of, so you know, he gestures over to some of the guys and they begin gathering and take the body of the guard inside the town. As you guys finish collecting the ears off the goblin corpses, what are we calling this one?
Bees! You can't charm a bee!
You can't charm a bee! Alright, thank you very much for joining us on this just quality episode. Bye.